But obviously he's dealt with a lot of challenges this year. You know, and I think there's been a point in time where he's made more flights than he had at bats. And we're trying to equal that out. And when you put a guy in like that in the double switch and you look at your lineup, you know there's a chance, you know, you might have to stay with him come late just because of what you're doing. And you look at your lineup, am I going to have to run for Lee? If I got to run for Lee, if I got to run for another guy, Paul and Darno are out of play, so he's going to hit. He just battled, you know, he battled. He can get in swing mode, and every once in a while he'll chase a little bit, but he's worked so hard to make adjustments and to just improve the quality of his at-bat. And everybody in there respects him. You know, there was a play early in the season when he broke up a double play, but wasn't even playing to help us win the game. The guys respect him. They watch him work every day and prepare and show up. So it was a really good moment for Pedro and for our club.
Specifically, I mean, he was down 0-2 in that at-bat. I mean, does that in itself show the growth, maybe the situation where earlier in the year he wouldn't have been able to be as patient as he was?
Well, you know, I mean, if you look at it, I think the next pitch was a little high. I don't think I've ever seen him in a spot where he might have taken a whack at that one. But the fact that the pitcher left the ball that he could get the barrel to and battle. I mean, he was looking for a ball up. I think he tried to get himself, make sure he got a ball up. The ball was up. He hit it to the part of the park he needed to hit it to. I don't know if he wanted to try and stripe the line, but the ball's up out over the plate. He just tried to take it that way. So it was fundamentally sound from that standpoint.
Have you found that in managing teams that playing contenders in September kind of brings your club maybe up to another level?
Well, it definitely gets their attention, and you know the thing that gets your attention also is the Cardinals. Every time they got a rally going, the noise coming out of that dugout, they're laying it all out there as well. Our guys, you know, we respect the game. They know they're playing a club that's in a chase, and it's a good club. It's one of the best clubs in baseball, year in, year out. So you know you got to battle. You know you got to go out there and you got to beat them. They don't give much away. And from that standpoint, I think we were able to stay on them and stay after them. And our bullpen did another solid job. And our guys were excited. And the crowd even got. I mean, the crowd got into it. The people that were here. It was just a good baseball game broke out tonight, and I think everybody kind of fed off of that.
Can you talk about the play that Darno made? It seems like he can make some of the hard ones look routine and some of the routine ones look hard.
Well, I think we've seen that, and the thing you don't want to do is like breaking a horse. You'd rather pull the reins and have to kick him in the backside. You know, the good news and bad news sometimes with Chase is that he thinks there's not a play he can't make, and that's the good news, and there's not a play that he can make that can be the bad news. I'm not sure how many other guys even try and fire off a throw from that position. So he went to make a play. He felt he could make a play. Obviously, he factored in who was running. I don't think he had a play at second base. I think from that standpoint, it was a very smart baseball play that he tried to get the throw off from the position he was and to get it there. That's a highlight film play. I mean, and you look how the inning played out, maybe not one bigger.
Specifically with Watson and Gurley, Watson getting that one key out, really facing the heart of their order. What did you see from them tonight that allowed them to be so effective?
Tony's been working very hard at getting the ball in. You know, we knew that Craig might pinch hit for Jay. If they stay with Jay, it's left on left. If they go Craig, that's a tough boulder ride for anybody. He's done a good job coming off the bench. When he played, he likes to get those hands and that barrel extended. We needed to pinch him in. We went through a period of sequence of pitches where we weren't getting the ball in. He was getting extended. He hooked one foul. But to change speeds, to spin him down, maybe to get something hot in on him, that's the way we kind of went. Tony knew that. He was able to follow a game plan and take care of that out. And then Jason went in just very professionally, followed his plan, you know, pitching through the heart of the order. And those outs were, again, you know, as big as any we got all night.
Can you speak to how valuable an addition Jason has been for you guys these last 2 months?
Jason has been a very good addition. You know, he's been a very good addition because he's pitched well. He's been versatile. We've used him for length. We've used him to match up. We've used him anywhere from the fifth now to the eighth inning. I had him before. I know the guy. I know his makeup. He likes to pitch. He was looking for a spot to land where he felt he could help make a difference. We felt we had that opportunity for him. It's worked out very well for him and for us.
Is it fun to play against Tony La Russa in September, or is it more torture?
Well, I don't know you know, I kid my guys just about any night, but I always tell them you need to play well because I'm not going to outmanage them. And that man over there is as good a guy in the dugout that there's ever been or ever going to be. And then when you give him extended players, you know, this game though was for me is the game that we talked about it in spring training. Joe Torre, I think, went around and talked to every manager. I thought, when you get into September and you get 38 men, there might be a need for us to explore a 25-man roster day to day. And we've talked about this periodically. I made 5 straight switches in the 8th inning, 5 moves. You don't have that option. They're in the chase. We're playing by the rules. Everybody's done it. In 07, I was a team that people were chasing. Guys are doing this. It is what it is. But I really hope that there comes a day that we can get to the point where we're going to play the same game for 6 months, because you don't have the luxury to do what I did in the 8th inning in a regular season game.
You pleased by what you saw from Lincoln?
Absolutely. You know, his north-south was the worst it's been all year as far as pitching up in the zone tonight. That being said, he stayed with his game plan. He battled, he pitched in, he tried to spin the ball, threw some change-ups, went right after him, didn't pitch away from contact. So he's not the first guy that Pujols has got, not going to be the last. I just like the edge he takes out there and the way he went after him. That was his fight tonight. He could not get the ball anywhere near the effectiveness that he's done his first, what was it, 6th? Is this his 7th? But the previous outing, this one was the most elevated his pitches have been out there, but that didn't make him tentative. It didn't slow down his rhythm or his tempo. He just went after.
Thanks, Clint.
Thank you.